too. So I'm talking like between midnight, 5 a.m. You know, you look at this, it's the forecast model, and there's still going to be some heavy snow falling here. Keep in mind, heaviest of the snow is usually kind of close to where the changeover is. So, yeah, you can tell that we still have a lot of heavy snow to go. Val, I think I want to go out to Mike. Is Mike ready? All right, let's go out to Mike Seidel. He is actually out there in the Outer Banks. I could sit here and show you maps all night, but I want to show you what it actually looks like out there. Holy moly. This looks significantly worse than last time I talked to you. You were right, Mike. The low is still strengthening, so obviously the wind was going to get stronger, right?
Yes, that's what happens in the dynamics of meteorology. It's like a big hole in the atmosphere, and it has to fill in, so the wind just starts to rotate. Not literally, but that's what's going on. And look at the wind out here now. We've got tropical storm force sustained winds. These are running about 45 miles an hour. Up in southern shores, they've had 5 inches so far. And through Sunday morning, we're going to pick up another 4 to 6 inches of snow. And the winds will gust upwards of 60, potentially 70 miles an hour. So we could have some sporadic power outages as we get the first light here on Sunday morning. Meanwhile, looking down the beach, I think our visibility is about a half mile. So I'm going to call this moderate snow. This is about a half an inch to an inch an hour. But again, trying to measure it on the beach is impossible because it's just blowing down the beach. We've got drifts now starting to form, 1 to 2 foot drifts around the dunes because of the wind. And some of this, what you're seeing, it's mostly snow, but there's also sand being blown down the beach. So we're getting wind erosion. We're getting more beach erosion. So Ari, it's going to be interesting to see tomorrow after the concerning high tide at 7 a.m. when we expect some overwash, especially up at Duck. They're forecasting water to be about 3 feet above normally high ground, how much beach we've lost. And we'll be able to show you that through the hours on Sunday morning as the tide backs off. By the way, Highway 12 is closed. They closed that earlier this evening. That's between the bridge and Rodanthe. That's the Pea Island area where basically the Atlantic and the road is separated by a dune. They keep rebuilding, and after every storm, they've got the bulldozers out there. They say it's going to be closed at least through 5 p.m. on Sunday. So basically, this is not the kind of night you want to be driving anyway, because it's just almost impossible to see anything. I looked out on the street and the visibility is so low. There's been no traffic at all through the evening when I've checked the highway, and that's the way it should be in this situation. The other thing is temperatures continue to fall through the 20s, and by Sunday morning, by sunrise, we'll be down in the low 20s, and wind chills will be down at or maybe just a little bit below 0. So this is absurdly cold. The high tomorrow in the mid-20s. The record cold max at Hatteras is 30. So just think about that. 25 for a high, the average high is 55 degrees. And the wind is going to stay up tomorrow. The high wind warning goes until later tomorrow afternoon, until 7 p.m. And Ari, as we talk, the wind's going to back around to the northwest during the day or by morning. And then during the day, the flood threat will be on the sound side as that wind pushes the water from the Pamlico Sound towards Rodanthe and down towards down East Carteret County. But this is pretty healthy out here. This is about as strong a storm as I've been in, even counting the blizzards or the snowstorms, I should say, up on the Cape Cod area in Plymouth back when Boston had their 110 plus inches in 2015. This is going to rival that as far as the wind and snow.
Yeah, so you're saying half a mile visibility? I don't know if it's the way that the shot is set up, but to me that it's like if it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck, like that's how I define a blizzard. I know there's a technical definition meteorologically and all that, but like my job is to, you know, tell people what to expect, and like to the lay person, like that's a blizzard. That's a blizzard to me. Would you say we're getting pretty close to that?
I would say so. Obviously, the wind is not the issue. The 3 hours of consecutive wind gusts of 35 miles an hour or higher. It's the snow and the visibility of snow and blowing snow a quarter mile or less. And I don't think we're quite there. You know, maybe I'm being a bit conservative, but I'm seeing a light down the beach here, and I think that's more than a quarter mile away. Well, we're pretty close. You know, for all intents and purposes, if you showed this video, this live shot to someone, and you ask them if was this a blizzard or not, they probably say, the layperson would say, oh, yeah, that's a blizzard. It's near blizzard, I can tell you that. I can feel it. I can feel every bit of the sand hitting my back and the snow blowing by me. But what I really feel is the grains of sand hitting the side of my face, kind of like a sleet storm.
Mike,
it is.
I just have to ask you because
this
I know
is pretty impressive.
I know we talk pretty frequently. I know we text a lot. We're both weather geeks, and we've worked together in the past. And we were texting yesterday before we were going to be on air tonight, like, oh man, this is going to look great. It's going to be this. Do you still enjoy this as much as you did back in the day? Like, you've been doing this for decades, and I'm watching you here just getting sandblasted. As a huge weather geek myself, I'm honestly, legitimately jealous that you're out there. Like, I would love to be out in that. Does it ever get old at all?
Not when you have weather like this. This is what we live for. As I mentioned earlier this morning on Fox Weather, what I don't miss, and I don't have to do a lot of it anymore, is the puddle patrol. When you're out there and there's a little bit of rain and, we're waiting for a severe thunderstorm. I'm not downplaying that and the importance of severe weather. I'm just saying that this kind of weather, you can go on adrenaline. I could go all night long on adrenaline, and then you just have to crash. And I'll be crashing on Monday after we get through the coverage tomorrow on Monday. But no, this kind of weather does not get tiring to me. It's all about enjoying what you do and also having good health. People have asked me how much longer am I going to do this now that I'm around 70, and I say, well, as long as I can keep my health up, a little while longer, at least till next week.
Yeah, man, it's been so fun watching you out in these storms, and of course, I don't want to try to make you feel old or anything, but I grew up watching you, and I'm still pinching myself that I'm actually working with you here and that we talk outside of work. But yeah, man, that wind is something else, and I'm looking at some of the wind observations here. I'm sure you've been looking at these too. And it looks like the wind's it's still kind of northeast, but it's starting to make more of a shift to the north. And I mean, obviously, looking at your shot here, it looks like it's coming horizontal if the beach is right behind you there. So are we almost northerly at this point?
Yeah, I mean, remember, the beach here is not exactly north-south on this part of the Outer Banks.
That's
Boy,
right.
If I start to walk with the wind, I could probably do a mile. If I ran, I could probably do a mile in about 2.5 minutes. going south. It's just howling out here. I'm looking around and boy, it's just, I'm the only one out here, obviously, but it's a pretty healthy experience. There are people out there that would love to experience something like this once, and that would be it. But again, at least the wind chill's not 25 below zero like I've been in before with snow like this.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's what we expected. Maybe not verifying a blizzard, but this is what we had expected a couple of days ago, and that's why we came to the Outer Banks.
Yeah, and this is what I was excited for when I was coming to work today. I'm like, oh man, I'm going to have Seidel out in a blizzard on the Outer Banks. It's going to be a great night of work. And thank you, because it totally has been. And we've had the reporters all over the place. It's been interesting to watch this whole storm. But yeah, that's been the shot of the night, that's for sure. Chelsea Torres had a pretty good one up in Virginia Beach also. She was getting sandblasted. We will get to that coming up in a bit. Yeah, you saw that. But Mike, a couple more hours here. Looks like it's still strengthening. Peaks probably early morning Sunday. What do you think?
I think so. Winds peaking 3, 4, 5 a.m. and then the snow winds down by 7 or 8 a.m. And we're going to be back live on Sunday morning starting at 6 a.m. Eastern. So we'll be back not long from now just to show you what we've seen overnight as far as how much snow has fallen and if the winds have backed around to the northwest. And that'll be interesting to see how windy it still is Sunday morning as the storm goes away from us. But I think it's still going to be pretty gusty, although it's going to be coming more from that direction than paralleling the coast here at Kill Devil Hills.
Yeah, man, it's been fun watching the whole thing evolve through the night tonight. And yeah, it certainly wasn't that bad a couple of hours ago, so the timing worked out pretty nicely here.
No.
All right, Mike Seidel doing his thing, doing what he loves, and he's going to do it for as long as he possibly can, because you will never meet a man that loves weather more than Mike Seidel. It's been a blast covering stuff. What's that?
I said they're going to find me hard as a carp in a snowbank in about 5 years, I think.
I love it. That sounds about right. Mike Seidel out there in the Outer Banks, Kill Devil Hills. Get some rest at some point, Mike. We're going to need you at some point over the next few weeks. All right, guys, let's